In this video, we will explore some basic drawing tools in SketchUp. Activate the line tool by clicking this icon here, or press the keyboard shortcut letter L. To draw a line, first select the starting point, click and release, and move your cursor in the direction you want to draw a line. Choose the end point and click and release. Often we draw lines with specific length. So now I would like to draw 10 feet long line. Repeat the process, activate the line tool, choose the first point and move the cursor. And now simply write 10 feet. You can see in the lower right corner 10 feet and press enter. We can draw different shapes by line tool. Over here I would like to draw a simple triangle. Activate the line tool again. Choose the starting point, click and release, and choose the end point. Now you can see a simple triangle. In SketchUp, infer points are very useful feature for alignment. First activate the line tool. And now just hover over this point and move your cursor in any direction. Now you can see blue colored dots called infer points. Infer points are very useful for the geometric alignment. And one more thing, infer points color changes according to the red, green and blue axis. You can see when I move the cursor, you can see now color is red and here is green. Again, activate the line tool, hover over this point and move your cursor. You can see red color infer points. And now I would like to start my line from this point. Just click over here, click and release, and move your cursor in any direction. So I would like to delete this line. The other drawing tool is rectangle tool. Now I would like to draw a rectangle using rectangle tool. You can activate the rectangle tool by this icon. Click over here. Or you can activate the rectangle tool simply write R. And now again choose the starting point, click and release, and move your cursor and choose the end point. Suppose I want to draw a 5 by 6 rectangle. So choose the starting point and move the cursor. And now simply write 5 feet, comma, and 6 feet and press enter. Again, I would like to draw a rectangle 6 by 6 feet. Choose the first point. And now again simply write 6 feet, comma, 6 feet. You can see in the lower right corner and press enter. We can also check the dimension of the rectangle, square or any shape, and you can measure the length of a line by tape measure tool. You can activate the tool by this option, tape measure tool. Click and release. And now we have two different options to measure the length of line. Simply click on the first point and move the cursor to the second point. Now you can see 6 feet in the lower right corner. And the other option is simply activate the tape measure tool and hover over the edge of line. 6 feet. You can see 6 feet in the lower right corner. You can also measure the length of this line. Just hover over the edge, 6 feet. And this line, 5 feet. You can also check the total area of this rectangle. Simply hover over the rectangle. You can see total area in the lower right corner. So the tape measure tool is very useful for measuring length of line or area of rectangle, triangle or any other shape. Press the space bar to deactivate the tape measure tool. The other drawing tool is circle. Activate the circle tool by clicking this icon, circle. Or you can activate the circle tool, simply type C on keyboard. Now choose the center point of circle and move the cursor. And now you have to enter radius of the circle. So over here I will type 5 feet and enter. When I zoom in, you can see the edges are not smooth, but we can make edges smooth by increasing the segments. More segments appeared as smoother circle. Now just hover over the circle and hold down the control key and press plus. Now you can see number of segments are increasing. In the lower right corner you can see, and the circle is getting smoother. And if you hold down the control key and press the negative sign, the number of segments will decrease and you can see the segments clearly. Now you can see sharp edges of circle. We have full control on number of segments. So I would like to draw another circle. Simply choose the center point, click and release and move the cursor. Over here I will simply type 4 feet, you can see in the lower right corner, and press enter. And now I would like to draw another circle. Simply choose the first point or center point of the circle and now move your cursor, and over here I will write 5 feet and press enter. And now I will show you how to choose the number of segments before drawing a circle. Again activate the circle tool. Now you can see in the lower right corner the number of segments or sides are 24. So over here you can write any number. So I would like to type here 80 and press enter. Now draw the circle. Radius is 5 feet. And now you can see the difference between this circle and other circles. The edges are more smooth because in this circle we have almost 85 segments, and in the other 3 circles we have almost 25 and 27 like this number of segments. So now we have different shapes: rectangle shape, circle, triangle, and I would like to transform from 2D to 3D shape. For this transformation, activate the push-pull tool. You can activate by this icon. Click over here or simply type P on your keyboard. The tool will be activated. Now click and release over the object and move upward or downward. In this case, I will move it upward and click and release. Now you can see by push-pull tool we can transform 2D shape to 3D. Now I would like to transform this circle. Simply click on the face and move it downward or upward. In this case I would like to move it downward. And we have triangle shape. Simply click over the face and now move it downward or upward. In this case I would like to move it upward. You can move it upward or downward. You can also push or pull by this face. Simply click over there. So I would like to move it along green axis. Again move it upward. move it along red axis and move it downward, move it upward along red axis, along green axis, move it downward or upward,